Namaskar and welcome to Bharat This Week, your weekly dose of stories that matter from India. I'm Laura Anika and here's what made headlines this week. Following the recent terrorist attack in Pahalgam, India took fresh steps on Saturday to completely block out Pakistan as it unveiled punitive economic measures against the neighboring country, banning the import of all goods originating there, prohibiting Pakistan-flagged vessels calling at Indian ports, and stopping the exchange of mail and parcels by land and air routes. The government has abruptly terminated K.V. Subramanian's tenure as India's executive director at the IMF 6 months before completion. Subramanian, former chief economic advisor, was appointed in November 2022 for a 3-year term. No official reason was provided for the earlier termination, and neither he nor the IMF responded to queries. Renowned historian and former ICHR chairperson Dr. M.G.S. Narayanan has passed away at the age of 92. He leaves behind a transformative legacy in Indian historiography and cultural studies. 51,000 youth hired nationwide. In a massive employment push, the EPFO distributed 976 appointment letters during the Rozgar Mela. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the event celebrating the employment of over 51,000 youth across the country. A recent World Bank report reveals that India has lifted a staggering 171 million people out of extreme poverty. The poverty rate has dropped from 16.2% in 2011 to 12 to just 2.3%, marking a historic improvement. The CBDT has granted tax exemption to the National Mission for Clean Ganga, providing a fresh boost to the Namami Gange program aimed at rejuvenating India's sacred river. India dominated the Asian Yogasana Sports Championship, finishing with the highest medal count and showcasing its rich yogic heritage. Security has been ramped up across Kashmir. Authorities have shut down 48 of 87 public parks and tourist spots, while PM Modi held a high-level meeting with the Defence Minister, NSA and Armed Forces chiefs. At just 14 years old, Vaibhav Suryavanshi created history by scoring a blistering 100 in just 35 balls, the fastest T20 century by an Indian in IPL history. A star is born by Indian cricket. Odisha Minister Prithviraj Harishchandran has requested an internal inquiry into the naming of the newly built Digha temple in the West Bengal as Jagannath Dham. Concerns were raised about the participation of Puri temple Sevayats in its rituals and the use of Daru Katha in idol construction, elements traditionally sacred to Odisha's Sri Jagannath temple. The minister said these actions hurt the sentiments of Lord Jagannath's devotees. Notably, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamta Banerjee attended the Pran Pratishtha ceremony of the Digha temple, further intensifying the cultural and political debate. That wraps up this week's news on Bharat This Week. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates that keep you informed and inspired. Jai Hind.